The final video in this 4-part series on the Excel Plots project covers our final chart type, the pie chart. In this case, it's asking us to use the reasons for travel data set. That's here on the third page, reasons for travel. 4 different reasons why people listed that they travel. And we're going to create a pie chart, and it says the following elements must be present on your chart. These are a little bit different. Okay, and actually some of them are incorrect. It says it wants a heading. We don't need a horizontal or vertical axis title. Okay, what we need is data labels and a legend. So let's see what it means by that. Going over here, I've already taken my roller coaster data and I've inputted it into my 4th sheet here in my Excel document. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight, just like we did with the bar chart, the categories and the values for each of those categories. We're then going to go Insert, and as you might guess, we're going to come over here and click Pie for pie chart. Don't do the donut one. The top one is the one that you're going to want to use, just a regular pie chart. And look at that, it takes that and it actually breaks up the percentage of the data into those 4 categories. You'll notice as I resize this, the pie chart isn't a circle anymore. When I let go, it'll reorient itself so that it fits the new space that it was dragged to. So let's add the appropriate chart elements. So right click, it's going to open up some formatting options like usual. Chart title. So what does this represent? This represents, I'm going to edit my chart title, and I'm going to say reasons for travel. Great, and I do want the title above. I'm going to make this up at 18 and bold, and we'll leave it black. Wonderful. So now I'm going to collapse that since we've got the chart title done. Now my legend. Okay? My legend is this piece down here that shows each of these categories and their color coding. Okay? So what I want to do though is by putting it down there on the bottom, the font is really small, so I'm actually going to take and I'm going to adjust it and I'm going to put it on the right hand side so that it will stack it instead of list it out. I'm also going to increase the font. We're going to go up to 16. It does a couple things. Number one, it makes each of these boxes a little bigger so you can see the appropriate color coding, and you can read the titles better as well for the reasons for traveling. Great, so we've got the legend now taken care of. But we also want data labels, so let's go to Series 1, which is our data. Okay, and we're going to turn on data labels, and then it gives us a bunch of options. Notice that it immediately put on the actual value inside each of these. Okay, so value, we're able to do a couple other things as well. Okay, well, first off, it's kind of hard to see those, so I'm going to increase the font. Let's go up to 14. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. I'm also going to bold it just so that we can see it a little bit better. Very nice. You can also switch the location. Right now it says best fit. I think maybe putting it right in the center makes sense for what we're gonna accomplish. Just easy to see. These are the actual counts. One of the things that a pie chart helps us visualize is what percentage of people fit each of those categories. It's also nice to have that actual percentage. So along with labeling our data values, we can actually click this box right here and it'll include the percentage as well. So for instance, how many people travel for personal business? Well, of the people surveyed, 146 said that's the reason for travel, which overall represented 15% of all of those surveyed. So having that percentage there also helps communicate and provide a little extra valuable information. So we now have a pie chart with a nice title, a legend that appropriately identifies each of the categories in our pie chart, and our data labels listing both the value and the percentage in a way that is easily visible.